Chris Martin has become an internet star after copying the selfies that his 19-year-old daughter posts on Instagram.
It's exactly what the world needs right now.
We know that you are voted Hero of the Week in the UK.
This is my favorite dude right now.
Chris Burr Martin. Visionary. Genius. American patriot.
There's Selfie Dad now. Selfie Dad, come on in here. Burr Martin, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Burr Martin Nearly News, where I go all around the world and find the weirdest, crazy stories I can find and give them to you so you got something to talk about during the weekend. To my right, now we're video recording this, so for those lucky few who have YouTube, congratulations, you're on YouTube. We are video recording. You can see the link in the show notes. To my right is the beauty to my beast of the no chin. It's my wife, Janny. Co-host of...
Better be you with no chin we're talking about.
Co-host of more than 30 years. Been co-hosting my life.
Once we're past 30, you just kind of forget and it just all runs together. Is that what we're saying here?
That's how I tell my age.
Oh, okay.
Somebody asked my age the other day and I went, you know what? I'm
30 past when I got...
I'm over 40. That's all you need to know. All right. So anyway, we're video recording, as I said, and so we'll have a lot of little pictures behind us. So if you're just listening, you'll still get the full story. Just if you're watching the video, it's a lot more fun because of my handsome, square-jawed John Hamm-looking face.
John Hamm?
Not at all. More like Mr. Potato Head.
Who is John Hamm?
John Hamm?
I don't know who John Hamm is.
He's second to Paul Rudd. He was the guy in Tag. Okay, let me see. What was he? He was like the more business-like guy in Tag.
Okay. All right.
In a Baby Driver, he was the last guy to chase him down. He had the pretty girlfriend with him.
I don't remember movies like you do. You have a weird movie obsession. And
well, ask me how warp drive works, and I'll tell you that too.
No,
ask
I won't.
me how algebra works. No idea.
I might, just to laugh and see the look on your face.
Well, good thing we're video recording.
Don't bring that up if you don't want to be made fun of.
Wow, don't want none, don't start none.
Exactly.
All right then. So it's warm in this room, so let's get right to the news. A woman spent 16 hours gluing down 7,700 pennies to decorate her bathroom floor. Jordan Darien posted a TikTok video of the renovation of her home in West Hollywood, California, and it's already got more than 20 million views. Miss Darien, the co-founder of female-focused CBD brand, glued the 1-cent coins down on top of existing wood effect tiles. She then sealed the floor with $300 worth of glue to finish it off. Now, you know if I'm reading this story.
Something didn't go as planned. Now, I know somebody lives with their kitchen, and it turned out beautiful.
Yeah, I'm not one to give you HGTV tips.
Okay.
$77 that no one can ever spend again, she joked. Then she added, took me 16 hours to penny the floor. I used Elmer's glue to secure the pennies and sealed it with an epoxy resin. How many penny floors have you seen? I love decor. After the process was complete, one of her followers claimed to have spied a valuable vintage coin on the floor. A 1996 one.
Were they just messing with her? Because that would be funny.
Oh, of course. The 1943 Copper Ally penny, which last sold for $82,500. But there was no confirmation it had actually been glued down. Since posting the video to TikTok, I learned I may have a very big mistake by not checking the pennies that are permanently adhered to my floor. I had no idea a penny could be so valuable.
You could chip that sucker out for $80,000, just saying.
But what if it's not?
Well, get someone,
then you
get
got,
an expert
then you got
in
a
to
little
look
hole?
at it. Can they tell where it is? I mean, how do you, for one thing, how did they even spot it? Unless
if she
did
put
this,
it
like right up to the
if she put it
camera.
Lincoln down, then it would have the wheat thing on top, and she would have seen it. I mean, I don't think they're all Lincoln heads.
Distinct, you know. I mean,
That would be weird. 7,000 Lincoln heads watching you shower.
Watching you shower.
But they can't see you if you move to the right. They're all just, where'd she go? I don't know. I don't know if the epoxy would damage the penny or not.
I think someone's messing with her.
Oh,
you could get the
great.
epoxy off. You could chip that out. But I think someone's messing with her because I don't think you can see enough detail in a movie like
see
or in a
wheat.
video like that.
Because there's buildings
you can
on the
see
other one.
wheat, but don't a lot of them have wheat? I mean, that's not the only one with wheat on the back, is it?
I thought they all had buildings. And then there was like that one special time that we all had wheat on the back of them.
There's a reason we don't collect coins.
Apparently not.
The one special time.
I can barely collect dollars. AP reports a woman who was impaled by a beach umbrella in Maryland 3 years ago has now sued the town and the umbrella business, claiming negligence resulted in serious injuries. Jill Mendigral of Kingston, Pennsylvania, was lounging on the beach on the Ocean City on her first day vacation. First day. When an umbrella was swept up by a gust of wind and impaled her on her chest.
Who can predict that? And umbrellas, I'm sorry, are made sharp on the end. They just...
You know why?
They just are.
Why?
Because they have to fold up.
Yeah, but why the long, like, pinky-sized steel bar at the end of most of them? Is that like a James Bond British thing?
It's for fencing when you're bored.
Okay. No, I buy that.
All right.
Rescuers cut off the end of the umbrella, leaving the tip in her chest until the state police helicopter could transport her to the hospital. The Baltimore Sun reports that the lawsuit says that she required surgery for the wound in her chest. To this day, she has back pain, pelvic pain, numbness in her right arm and hand, a range of mental health conditions, among other ailments.
Okay,
Hope you enjoyed your vacation.
Horribly unfortunate, and I feel bad for her, but you cannot sue the city because there was an umbrella on the beach or the umbrella company because it was pointed at the end because they are all pointed.
It's wind, act of God. I wonder if you could get away with that. But I don't know who you would sue. Like the city? Like, would the city have to pay for God?
I think that's one of those things where it's like, it's out of our control.
And that's...
I mean, maybe
sorry
there's
you got
insurance
impaled.
that covers that because it's an act of God. But I don't think you can sue the city. No one's at fault.
Okay, so let's say... Well, no. Because I guess if concrete fell off a building and hit you in the head, you could sue the contracting company because the building was faulty. But if wind...
If it was an old building.
Could they sue the umbrella company because it placed umbrellas in a dangerous spot? It didn't hold the umbrellas down for a gust of wind.
It depends on where the umbrella came from.
I should be a lawyer.
You can't win an argument with me most of the time.
You laughed way too loud for that one. Way too loud.
I can argue you into a corner most times.
Wow. And here I am trying to be nice to women with my breast cancer awareness Ghostbuster shirt. And you're just laughing at me. He's checking.
He is checking.
I guess
he is.
Not only is this breast cancer awareness, but it's also make sure you get your mammograms.
Yeah. No, it's pink.
Ghost
That's all it is.
mammograms.
It's not breast cancer awareness. It is just, it's a pink ghost.
It's not a pink ghost. It's a pink circle.
Around the ghost. Is it a
Around
girl's
the
shirt?
ghost.
Should we check the tag?
You know what? Your son wears pink a lot. He's got pink shirts. What are you saying?
That's extra pink.
This is not extra pink. I want to wear it so I can trigger other people when I walk around the store. Shirt's gay. You're gay. Like my shirt. New York Post. Got it on Ghostbuster Day. New York Post reports an Italian artist sold this one's hard. Sold an invisible sculpture for over $18,000 and had to give the buyer a certificate of authenticity to prove it's real. I'm in the wrong friggin' business. This is pet rock all over. Except you don't need the rock.
So much to unpack in that one sentence. There's so much.
Salvatore Garu sold his piece entitled Lo Sono which means I am, to an unidentified buyer. Italian auction house Downright organized the sale of the immaterial statue in May with a beginning estimated value between $7,000 and $11,000. And come on, somebody went to an empty spot and went, I'd say between $7,000 and $11,000.
How are you going to discuss that with your friends? When you buy an art piece, you put it up so people can see it, and then
Rob, were you drunk? Were you
it.
drunk, Rob? The vacuum is nothing more than a space full of... Okay, wait a minute. The vacuum is nothing more than a space full of energy. And even if we empty it and there is nothing left, according to the Heisenberg uncertainty principle, that nothing has a weight. The artist explained, according to Hypebeast, therefore it has energy that is condensed and transformed into particles, that is, into us. The 67-year-old explained in a video that you don't see it, but it exists. It is made of air and spirit.
I have some air and spirit for half that price. I will sell 12. The rest I'm keeping for myself.
I left some air and spirit in the bathroom about 20 minutes ago. You want to give me
$18,000?
Yeah. You know what? You can tell it's there. So you don't have to guess where it is.
I turned the fan on and just wasted that.
You wasted my art project.
Wasted your art.
You just blew $18,000. I'm going to throw a wheat penny at you.
It's like throwing your science project in the trash. Just wasted it. I'm sorry.
You've got too much money. If you're buying a space... Like what? Okay, so he also has to like call movers. Bob, what do we pick up here?
Is there a base?
What are we doing?
Does he at least get the base that says what it is? So when he puts it in his room and people go, "What is
I'm
that?"
sure there's some kind of weird thing.
Yeah, it probably has like a glass case around it. Oh yeah,
he just bought a case.
I'm sure it's well presented and it's nothingness.
And the thing is I can't do that now because it's already been done and all the suckers are gone. You want to find that?
There were people lined up behind that guy to pay almost as much as he was.
Guys.
That is what's sad.
Hey, if you're a listener, I got one. I made one all myself, and it's only $10,000. Don't be a sucker.
Oh my God!
Look, I'm not going to be the guy who says the American way is the best way possible. Some traditions are a little hard to wrap my head around, and I know a few people that have done this, and I have no problem with that. But this seems a little weird. USA reports a groom married the sister of his bride after she collapsed and died earlier in the wedding ceremony.
He didn't want to waste the cake, the preacher, or the building.
Oh, yeah, but that sounds more like a down south wedding. The incident happened in...
That's not nice.
You guys know I'm kidding.
We live 20 feet from Idaho. You are almost an Idahoan, so suck on that.
Idaho's the down south of north. The incident happened in Uttar Pradesh, India, when a woman named Sarabi and a man named Mangesh were...
Sarabi! Sorry, only the Lion King fans are going to get that.
Oh, okay. They were tying the knot in a Hindu ceremony. The Times of India reported during the Jamala, the exchanging of garlands by the bride and the groom in an Indian wedding, Sarabi collapsed and a doctor was called to treat her after she suffered a heart attack. After the doctor pronounced the bride dead...
You really didn't want to marry him.
She really was out.
Desperate to get out.
How bad? I'm trying to think there was a... Oh, no, that was a Family Guy thing. Oh, never mind. Okay. The families of the bride and groom agreed the bride's younger sister, Nisha, would wed the groom. In India, the majority of marriages are arranged, an estimated 90%. Radha Patel, founder of the South Asian matchmaking site Single to Shadi, that sounds very focused, said that it's likely the families arranged for the sister to marry the groom because they wanted to keep it in the family. Again, I'm not going to make a Southern joke. I'm just saying.
I can see that because the weddings are arranged, so it's not like, oh, I'm devastated my bride has passed away, because maybe they hadn't even met each other, so it's like, okay, well, she's got a prettier younger sister.
I did not think of that.
Yeah.
Well, why do you say prettier and younger? You didn't throw that in. The woman's dead.
Did I say prettier? I thought I said pretty younger sister.
Oh, okay, maybe you said that.
Maybe I said prettier.
All right.
I don't know.
Patel said her mother was in a similar
Usually the
situation.
Sister is the prettiest, I'm just saying.
I know your sisters don't listen to this podcast.
Not anymore.
I know they don't. Because of certain opinions. Patel said her mother was in a similar situation when her aunt died in childbirth, and there was an idea for her mother to marry her brother-in-law. So much vetting goes into matching families and marriages, and it is natural for the families to want to stay together. Her mother was unmarried and young, but her parents accepted her denial of the idea. I mean, I guess if everybody's all cool with it, I don't have a problem. It just like, you kind of want to wait until the body's cold, maybe. Just
depends on how hard
rushed.
you're grieving, I think. And if it's not somebody you know that well and you don't grieve very much because it is like an arranged wedding.
Oh, see, that's why you're here.
Yeah.
You tell me emotions I should have.
I'm here to bring the cold.
I don't have emotions, and so you're here to tell me what emotions I should feel.
That's great.
As Cassie says,
just feel
we're not a
humor
huggy family.
most of the time.
Brobile reports nearly 4 months to the day after Lil Uzi Vert got a $24 million pink diamond surgically pierced into his forehead. As you do when you're rich and you got too much money instead of helping poor people.
Lil Uzi.
Lil Uzi Vert.
Lil Uzi Vert.
The 26-year-old rapper has had a rational change of heart. Back in February, Mr. Uzi unveiled the 10 almost 11 carat bling for the self-proclaimed reason of not trusting himself to hang on to it. Then don't buy it. The jeweler Simon Babiv claimed that he and his company had come up with a specific mounting made from precious metals to lodge the diamond in there. He announced on Twitter that the stone cost more than all of his cars together, plus the value of his home, and that he'd been paying it off since 2017. $24 million in your melon sounds dope in theory, but, sorry. 24 million in your melon sounds dope in your theory, but when it begins piercing your skull and causing you to leak from your brain, it may be time to reconsider its place. The rapper. That was my rap talk.
To get his head cut off.
24
million. You have $24 million on you all of the time, exposed to the public.
I think someone watched Avengers Infinity War way too much.
They thought it couldn't be removed.
I've watched it a lot, but you're going to get some dude who's built like Thanos who just walks over and just visions that stone right out of your forehead.
And let me just comment that vert is green in French. So he is Green Ooze is his name.
Lil Uzi Green. Oh, Ooze Green. Yeah,
well,
that's
and
unfortunate.
in French you put the descriptive after the...
Well, then he should have kept it in if it was leaking out his brain. Makes more sense. Now you've got branding. Now he's the rapper.
He's got Green
who
Ooze.
Oozes green.
Yeah.
Now you got branding.
Yeah.
Now it's a dumb idea to take it out. Should have left it in.
Don't take the antibiotics because...
So note to a lot of you kids, if you have a diamond wedged in your forehead, don't take it out. A Texas woman has been arrested after posting video of herself posing as her 13-year-old daughter and sneaking into the child's school. She said she did it to hide.
Does she think she's that cute and young? I'm sorry.
She does. She's very small. I saw a picture of her. She's very small, and if she put her hair in front of her face, I think she could get away with it.
Wow, okay.
She said that she did it to highlight security gaps amid mass shootings. Casey Garcia was 30, was booked in the El Paso County Jail on Friday. Records show a YouTube account in her name carries a video in which Garcia, wearing glasses, a yellow Marvel hoodie, and a face mask, described her. Got the COVID mask. You can do a lot with that.
Yeah.
Do I look like a 7th grader? She said. No. Cool. Awesome. Garcia stands 4'11" and weighs 105 pounds. According to online jail records, video showed her saying hello to an adult. Superimposed text describing him as the principal. Oh my goodness, I am going to get so caught, she said. I am actually really scared now. Okay, I don't know if that's her talking like a 14-year-old
I'm so gonna get
or
caught.
A parent that's a dummy.
Okay.
Hey, fellow kids.
How unusual is her situation that she's 4'11"? It's not like they're needing to screen out these little girls these little women that look like girls. I mean,
you don't know what you're strapping. I think you're stereotyping.
That's not a huge
4'11" people.
Shut up. That's not a huge security
demographic.
risk. Yes.
That's not the demographic of school shooters.
Let's see you sneak in as a 7th grader and see how security views that.
It's like kid in
I mean,
the
come
15th
on.
grade. That kid ate the 7th grade. Rob, we need to go bust that guy over there. Footage shows her receiving directions. Eventually, she showed up to class and sat down. Later, she said she was in gym class. The coach asked her who she was, and she said who she was, gave her daughter's name, and he believed her. Later, she can be seen maskless eating lunch. It's towards the end of the video in which she describes herself getting caught and sent to the principal's office in a follow-up video. I bet you anything someone else can do this, she said. This is why I did this. I bet you no one can. Not me. I bet you I can't.
I don't think that shows a security problem as much as it shows that the teachers really don't know
give a crap.
her daughter at all.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'd be more mad at the teacher. What do you mean you don't know the difference between me and my daughter?
Well, she's got sunglasses on. You're not supposed to be wearing sunglasses in school. I get that there's a mask, but come on.
Yeah. She said she was only caught after 7 periods when a teacher confronted her after class. She told her she snuck into social experiment. A third video showed authorities arriving at her home before her arrest. Here's the deal. If you want to do that as a security thing, carry a gun.
Oh.
You should have walked into the school carrying like a squirt gun or something.
For that, though,
well, no, like a squirt gun or something.
Okay, yeah.
But like you just walking into school, I mean, who cares? But if you walked in with some type of weapon and got past security, now you've got a video that shows negligence.
Here's the thing. Social experiment, but I think that was to get her hits on
probably.
whatever she posted it on.
We live off
that
social
was-
media now.
Yeah.
I mean,
I know how the mind of a social media hoe works. I'm just saying.
I'm not going into any schools. I'm not carrying any weapons. Carrying a couple of guns right there. They'll get you.
Pythons are sick.
Pythons are sick. I need a vet. These pythons are sick. The only thing you really proved is the teachers don't know your daughter.
Yeah.
So go ahead and sue
Yeah.
the school for that. But as for lack of security, a security guard, he's there to just wave a wand, man, and check you. Like he doesn't know kids' faces. He doesn't care.
Yeah.
You should have gone in there with a squirt gun, and then if you had one like on your body and made it past security and a pat down or something like that,
Or you're a 40-year-old man.
then you got something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or if
someone who looks like a high school or a junior high kid who's 4'11".
Yeah.
Oh, big security leak there.
But thanks a lot, 21 Jump Street.
Good job.
Quantic Dream executives recently appeared in a Paris court as part of its ongoing defamation lawsuit against French publication Le Monde and Mediapart. But according to the May 31st report, things didn't go smoothly for the studio behind games like Heavy Rain and Detroit Become Human. Independent French union Solidarity's Informatique, should have had you read this, reports that the CEOs... Informatique. I feel like Joey on Friends. That CEOs David Cage and Guillaume de Fondemire, spot on, both exhibited strange behavior during their testimonies. Cage allegedly cried on the stand, stomping his feet, screaming about interferences to his business and damage to his honor, and eventually storming out of the courtroom altogether.
Aww.
Near the end of the testimony, de Fondemire reportedly looked at the judges and asked, "But I'm not under oath, so can I lie?" Before claiming Quantic Dream was seriously damaged by the stories about its toxic work environment. You don't ask the judge. Where do these people live? Can I lie now? Is that
okay?
Did you say Utes? These legal escapades stretch back to January 2018 when several reports were published in the French press concerning working conditions. The stories allege that Quantic Dream's work culture was rife with toxic behavior, the most prevalent being a massive internal trove of photoshopped images depicting employees in sexual situations and altered to look like Nazis.
That might
They
be
use
going
the
a little
other
too
N-word.
far. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Maybe a little too
Yeah,
far.
if you Photoshop your employees to look like Nazis, that may not be the place for you to work.
Or in sexual positions.
Nah.
I don't know what kind of HR
You know what?
been working
I
around. But
got Nazi and then sexual position.
oh yeah, Nazis first, of course.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, Who knows? The sexual
Nazis in
position
sexual positions is the
what
worst.
What if I looked good? What if I looked better in the Photoshop? I'm just saying. I don't care who I was with as long as I looked better.
What if you look better
Then
as a
I would,
Nazi?
well, then
What
then
if
you
the
got the
uniform was
swastika
good on
thing.
you?
It's a nice
Good
tight
fitting
fit.
uniform.
It's hard to get a good tight fit on a chubby body like this. These images reportedly dated all the way back to 2013 and were sometimes even displayed in open areas of quantum offices.
Oh my gosh.
Dude,
Yeah.
these two do need to go to jail then. They are
think so.
quite dumb. Daily
Très
Star.
stupide.
Stupid,
Très
sorry.
stupide.
For our French-speaking listeners. Oh, and by the way, I do want to say hi to the Philippines. And everybody in the Philippines, I want to thank you because we are rocketing up the charts. We are now 172nd most downloaded podcast in the Philippines. So thank you, guys.
It's weird. What are you doing?
I don't know, but I thank every single one of them. Download it twice. Daily Star reports a dog walker has told how she was attacked by a murder of crows that lifted her cockapoo off the ground.
Oh.
In a popular Midlands beauty spot, Tracy Hales says she was on a walk with her little 8-month-old cockapoo. I feel
so pretty little.
I
then.
feel
That's about crow size. I'm just saying.
Was it crow size?
A snack size for a group of crows. Sorry, a murder of crows.
A murder of crows.
That's very fitting in this case.
I'm still laughing at cockapoo because I sound like a child trying to swear. On Saturday morning, the birds suddenly set upon them. One of them lifted Ted off the ground before Tracy managed to grab him back, but she was then attacked herself, which caused her to fall over. Luckily, Ted and Tracy escaped from the vicious birds and have not returned to the park. Aren't
Got some
crows
Alfred Hitchcock
Yes.
going on there?
And don't crows remember? I thought there was a thing that
They remember faces.
Yeah.
And if you are nice to them, they can actually communicate to their friends what you look like or something. It's very weird. It's like they...
See, this is
Yeah.
They got a hit out on her. They got a hit out on her and her dog
did.
because now
Yep.
they know she smacked
Yep.
me when I tried to take her
Yeah.
dog.
Yep.
She can't leave the house.
Yeah. They're going to tell
Oh.
their friends and they're going to bring more next time.
That'd be weird if she
Yeah.
was found dead and there was like one single crow feather on her chest, like a warning to others.
Like 80 little peck marks. on her.
Oh, and I thought she had a dog. What kind of dog, Dave? It was a cockapoo. A Florida man was in jail
I
with
like the fact that his name was Ted. I think that's just great.
Ted the cockapoo. A Florida man was in jail with no bail set Saturday after authorities said he threw a 2-month-old boy in their direction at the end of a wild vehicle chase.
Dude.
Can't go back to jail.
Dude. Catch.
Catch. A
Oh
deputy.
my gosh. You do that with a doll and fake him out and run.
Oh, no. A deputy caught the boy who was unharmed. There, see, I'm not a complete monster when I read some of these. The Indian River County Sheriff's Office said in a statement, John Henry James III was ultimately booked in a local jail on multiple charges, including battery on an officer and child abuse. I wonder if the battery on an officer was throwing a child at him. Just
That could
curious.
have hurt. Kid was wearing big shoes.
One allegation, aggravated battery on a pregnant woman, means his bail has been revoked. The local public defender did not immediately respond to a request or comment.
Oh, so he beats up on pregnant women and throws children.
And throws children. Yeah,
Oh.
him
I'm
and those
sorry.
Quantic Dream people need to share a cell.
Who picked him as their
Oh,
forever mate? I
you don't know him. You don't know him. You don't know him like I know him.
I can change him. He doesn't mean it.
You know what? You know what this relationship needs? Another child.
That'll fix
That'll
it.
fix
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah. Well, if you threw two, you might have got away.
Well, yeah, but it's hard to drive with 2 babies in your hand, and then you gotta like knee
one
the
under
steering wheel.
Arm, maybe both under the arm. One
Oh,
in
you
the
gotta
hand.
knee the steering wheel, and then you know, I mean, who can throw left-handed really? If you're right-handed, you can throw one far, but the other one is just not gonna make it. Hi, listeners. 2 cargo handlers. See, now that look on your face tells me I need to feel an emotion right now.
No, the look on my face tells me that there was something that I was thinking of saying that was too bad
say
for the
it.
video.
Oh no, say it.
If you tie them together, you can throw them both
Oh,
at the
good
same
job.
time.
And they weigh twice
See
as
what
much.
you've done to me?
That could have
I
really hurt the officer.
Never have said that 10 years ago.
Just in case there's
am
new
blaming
listeners,
you.
the hypothetical children that were being
Yes.
thrown are fine. So don't worry about the hypothetical
We
children
are
being
kidding.
thrown.
We don't throw our children.
No, we can't throw our children. now they're too old and too big. Yeah.
Should have done it when they were little.
I know.
So much easier. We don't throw our kids. I swear.
You're awful. You're the devil.
You've done this to me. I used to be
probably.
sweet. I totally did.
You really were.
I was.
I used to feel more. I don't anymore. 2 cargo handlers at Los Angeles.
Wait, is that my fault?
I don't know. Age, I guess.
All right.
2 cargo handlers at Los Angeles International Airport have been arrested and accused of carrying out an old-school gold heist. In a statement, the Justice Department said Marlon Moody, 38, and Brian Benson, 35, were arrested by FBI agents Tuesday morning and charged with conspiracy and theft of a foreign shipment. The feds allege that last month the pair were helping to process the shipment of 2,000 gold bars from LAX, but one box was recorded missing.
Shocking. Shocking. I'm sure it was really light. It just slipped
right
off.
Script! Trying to steal it. Moody alleges he found the missing box the next morning and removed 4 of the bars, each valued at around $56,000 apiece, and Benson picked up Moody later that day. They allegedly texted each other about the bars while in the vehicle with other employees.
You morons.
Can I just say, if you're ever in a huge crime wave, don't text fellow employees. I don't care if they're your best friend or not. You don't know who's going to squeal
with
and
other
who won't.
people in the car.
In the car.
From work.
Dude. Meet us at LAX.
Oh my gosh.
Heart emoji. Eggplant. Don't be an eggplant. They texted each other while in the vehicle with other employees, and then Moody allegedly gave Benson 1 bar. Here, this is to shut up. Moody then allegedly gave a bar to a relative and buried the other 2 in his yard. All 4 bars were recovered.
Style right there.
He paced too. He was 4 paces from my tree.
Oh, yeah.
All 4 bars were actually recovered by the FBI within 2 weeks. If convicted, they face a sentence of 15 years in prison.
Oh my gosh.
All worth it. Because that's going to be a movie. That's going to be a movie. Seth Rogen. Michael Cera. I can see it now.
Dude, they'll never know.
I'll never know. AP reports Philadelphia bike riders won't need their shirts, pants, skirts, or even underwear. Just a mask.
Oh, please, underwear, please.
Seats. Organizers
the
of the annual Philly Naked Bike Ride say this year's event will take place August 28th.
No.
But it will require masks. Doesn't say where to wear it. Just says masks. Just saying. The city lifted its COVID-19 rules this week, citing an increase in vaccinations and a decrease in cases. But ride organizers say they hadn't had a chance to chat since the city's guidelines changed. So they're going to stick with our initial mask guidance. You can be naked and no one's going to know because you got the mask on. Oh, here we go.
I just picture them go down the road and they're all sweating. Their little butts are going on the bike seats. That's all you hear as they go by.
10-speed seats.
Down the road.
They're not banana seats. Well, I don't know that for sure.
They're like a rubbery material or like a leathery material, and there's gonna be some squeaky, sweaty.
Who wants those seats? Who wants those seats back when they're done? Actually, there's
area,
probably a really good secondary market on eBay.
Those covers off of those seats.
Oh, there is. Several women will make at least $500 off of those seats on eBay. I guarantee it.
So gross. In the area when you go into used bike shop, that's one of the 3 questions you ask. I don't know what the other 2 are, but the first one is definitely, did some dude ride this naked?
Oh, I don't ask that. No.
If you're buying a second-hand bike,
I buy my seats.
Area,
I buy my seats
where
new.
People, okay.
Just saying.
I'm saying someone else, not you, in your weird issues with
secondary clothing.
Like you won't borrow someone's brand new pair of socks.
I cannot borrow someone's socks. If their feet,
even if they haven't worn it, you're like,
no,
those are your socks.
If their feet were in anywhere near those socks, no, I can't do that. I can't buy shoes. It's hard for me to buy shoes at Goodwill. I bought shoes for a cosplay contest at Goodwill because I needed them and they were cheaper. socks, even shirts. I don't want to be in people's clothing that they were in. It's
They wash them, right?
but I've never seen. Have you ever seen a washer and dryer in Goodwill? Ever?
You wash it when you come home. Then
Oh. What if I'm
just saying? I'm
if
not
I'm
buying
busy?
$100.
What if I'm a busy on the
jackets
go
for
business
showing?
person and I don't have time to wash my Goodwill clothes?
That's not a road that you can take convincingly.
You are really cutting me to the quick on this podcast. I can't be a lawyer. I can't be a businessman.
You can't buy sweaty bike seats.
Don't tell me what I can't do with my money.
Thanks, Locke.
Ride participants, sometimes in the thousands, usually gather in a park to strip off their clothes and paint each other's bodies before carefully hopping on. I'm sorry,
Weird
hang on a
bonding
second.
thing beforehand. That's just a little weird.
Let's back that up a second. Ride participants, sometimes in the thousands, usually gather in a park to strip off their clothes and paint each other's bodies before carefully hopping on their bikes. The naked ride is to promote positive body image, advocate for the safety of cyclists, and protest the dependence of fossil fuels.
How is that safe? No one's wearing padding.
You wear a helmet.
You fall down, it is road rash. Head to ankles.
Oh, that's an ugly rash. That's an ugly rash. You never want a rash there.
You know what they have to do with road rash? Just saying. Had a friend who was a cyclist, and he got in a major wreck because somebody cut off the guy in front of it anyways. They have to take a wire brush, and they have to brush all of the gravel and dirt and stuff out of your skin.
Like a toothbrush? There's got to be different ways.
That's what they did with him. Of course, this was in the 80s, but that's
okay.
That's
I
what
hope
they
medicine
did.
has come
I hope
far
so,
since
but
then.
It's the wire brush and the alcohol when you have road rash. So imagine
wire brush
getting
on your
some
willy.
naked road rash.
Oh, wire brush on your cockapoo. Oh. Here comes the alcohol. In my mouth first, Doc. Let's get to know each other before you pour that alcohol on my willy, Doc. Yahoo reports. Oh, this is a good story. See, I don't just
Throw crap out there?
I don't just talk about skinned willies and throwing babies. So sometimes I talk about good things. But first, let's talk about the bad.
Okay.
Confections in Lufkin, Texas announced on Thursday that they would be selling rainbow cookies for Pride Month. The bakery located in East Texas soon faced backlash for its decision by some awful, nasty, twisted, ugly people. Confections took to Facebook to reveal that many of the customers had sent hateful messages and canceled orders and claimed its likes were also plummeting.
Oh, no, not my likes.
Because, well...
Not my likes.
Well, no, you're taking the wrong side here. They're making rainbow cookies for Pride Month.
Yeah.
And a bunch of people are like, you can
likes.
unlike stuff.
I know.
What kind of...
I was being sarcastic.
What kind of
my likes? It's not going to be
twisted person goes all the way back into Facebook and unlikes something?
Ooh, looks like I liked this at one time. Now I'm mad.
What kind of mouth-breathing knuckle dragger are you to go back? Oh, I'm unliking that cookie place. That's like the what is it? Oh, and the witch took the ice cube trays. What kind of witch takes the ice cube trays? That is that person.
True lies. True lies.
Today has been really hard. Really hard. A Facebook post from June 3rd read, "We lost a significant amount of followers because of a rainbow heart cookie we posted. It's a cookie. It's a cookie, and I can't grit my teeth enough. It's a frickin' cookie.
Buy one.
You
don't agree?
Snowflake.
Don't buy one. Don't get married to a dude and don't buy a rainbow cookie, and you can go on with your life. It's fine. It's fine.
Snowflake twisted. We lost a significant amount of followers because of the cookie. We received a very hateful message on our business page canceling a large order. According to Texas affiliate, Confections was inundated with messages of support suddenly once the media took hold, and support in the U.S., including Mark Cuban's brother,
Good.
Brian, who reached out to buy cookies to be donated to LGBTQ charities and other nonprofits. When things slow down a bit, let us know. If your shipping is possible, I'd like to support you. Cuban also said, if shipping isn't possible, I'll buy some by phone or email, and you can donate my cookies to the local LGBTQ organization or children's charities. Photos posted on social media show people flooding Confection's brick-and-mortar location. By the end of the day, Confections posted that it had sold out of its entire inventory. Confections opened just a short time on Saturday and once again sold out its entire inventory. So thank you, you snowflakes.
Good
job protesting.
You just skyrocketed their business.
According to the Confections team, several customers offered to donate money instead of buying cookies because there was nothing left in the store. The Instagram post from Confections confirmed that the customers had raised more than $600 for Blue Collar Mutt's rescue. The bakery plans on creating a donation schedule to send cookies to nursing homes and charities.
Nice. Suck on that.
And finally, I'm going to finish this off here. See if my phone lasts here. It's running out of memory.
You splashed no warning.
Reuters reports a man threw a severed head at a voting station in Terraz del Val neighborhood in the Mexican border town of Tijuana.
You do that there all the time. That's just what you do.
In one of the bloodiest election campaigns in Mexico recent history, the security consultant said 91 politicians had been killed and attacks rose by 17%. It is not immediately clear whether the violence was related to the election or the severed head. Who just has a severed head just sitting in their car?
He probably has
just
7
ready
more
to
in a duffel
throw.
bag.
Oh.
Just saying.
All right. Well, that is it for the news. We'll be right back really quickly for the final 5 right after this. Hey, Burr. I need you to go get me another copy of Letterkenny Seasons 1 and 2 on DVD. Shut up. Not doing anything for you. Come on, I left my copy over at your mom's house last night. Shut up. I'm pretty sure I left it on the desk by the bed in between 4 empty boxes of condoms and a half-eaten bear claw. Shut up. I can't help it. Your mom keeps texting me to come over. Next time you see her, tell her she owes me gas money. Shut up. Shut up is what I told your mom. She moaned so loud last night, all the dogs in the neighborhood started barking. It sounded like a British fox hunt. Knock it off. Come to think of it, that's might have what happened to my Letterkenny Season 1 and 2 on DVD. Might have got knocked off the nightstand and I was trying to get the saddle off your mom's back. Shut up. Hey everybody, welcome back. Here's the final 5. We're going to wrap this up because my phone is running out of memory. The pandemic is affecting the mental health of the rich more than the poor, but sales of tiny violins are soaring. A woman glued 7,700 pennies to her floor and potentially missed out on a fortune. Penny for her oh, never mind. Walmart will give out 740,000 employees a free smartphone, and most will be used to call in sick with no health care. A woman is suing an umbrella company because after being impaled, she suffered back pain and chest pains. She'd talk about it more, but she feels like opening up would give her bad luck. And finally, Burger King trolled Chick-fil-A with an LGBTQ donations in a tweet that said 40 cents of every sandwich of their McChicken, or their Burger King chicken, I forgot the name of it, would go to charities, even on Sundays. They also tried to troll Carl Jr.'s by initiating prima nocta.
Oh, Junior.
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 All right. That is it for the podcast. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. And don't forget, in a couple more weeks, we are going to be at episode 200. So please send us any comments or anything you got to say to burrmartinmedia@gmail.com. And I forgot, to my allies overseas, please, vaccinated people are welcome to move about the cabin and slap the heads of the non-vaccinated really hard. Talk to you next time.
This podcast is a Pants Pending Studios production.
And part of the Pants Pending Studios podcast network.
Find more of our great shows just by searching Pants Pending in your podcatcher.
For more information or to contact us directly, visit us at pantspending.com.
Please subscribe to this show, share it with your friends, like it on Facebook, and rate it on iTunes.
And we thank you for making us a part of your listening day.
Pants Pending.
Pants Pending.
Pants Pending.
Pants Pending.
Pants pending.
Pants Pending Studios.